Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have my first layout using the April Color Rush Studios kit called Wild Soul, and I just had to dig into this kit. I am so excited. These colors are so bold and so beautiful. So of course I am going to pick one of the most bold papers that there is, this blue navy floral. And then I did go ahead and take the cut apart sheet and cut it up because we do get 2 of those in the kit. So I figured, why not? And then I'm going to trim, well, I'm going to trim down the floral paper, and then I'm going to gut this beautiful yellow paper. And I am a huge fan of yellow in scrapbooking. I don't know why. And this is a great one. It's like a mustard yellow. So I trimmed, I think, 1 or 1.5 inches off of one side of this paper. And then instead of trimming the other side, I decided what I was going to do was actually tear the sides of each of my papers. And then I do have a plan to put some of one of the frazzles from the kit in the sides here. So I'm just kind of playing with that to decide. So I only glued down the top and bottom of this floral paper. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use the same one at this point or if I'm going to use different ones. So I'm just kind of playing with that and seeing what I want to do. So I have this picture of my friend, 2 of my friends and I. It's a selfie. This was on my birthday. So my birthday falls on a fundraiser that my husband's group puts on every year. Not every year it falls on my birthday, but it has several times. So for my birthday this year, I went to the fundraiser again, and my friends went with me because my husband works the fundraiser. So I had a couple of friends at the table with me. So I went ahead and matted that in some white cardstock. And then I had cut down this blue piece of paper, and I'm going to use that to mat my photo, but I'm going to use like a large mat. You kind of see it there. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to the top, and then I'm just going to tear the bottom. Now, we have a fun challenge this month to fold some papers, folded papers. And immediately when I heard that, I was like, oh, I just need to do some rosettes. So I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of terrible at making rosettes. So I did not do it on camera. But basically to make these, the bigger one is 1.5 inches and the smaller one is 1 inch. And I cut 2 strips, and I want to say they weren't 12 by 12. They're not that big. They were a little bit smaller. And then it was like a quarter inch. I scored it for the 2 strips, put them together, and then I used hot glue on the back. I just punched a little circle, put hot glue on it, stuck the rosette down, and then I took the fun frazzle that was the daisies, and I hot glued them to the top so it covers up kind of that little hole there. So those are my rosettes, and I'm super excited. I love how they turned out. They did take me a while, but I love them. And then more folding of the paper, I decided not only did I want to have the edges of that floral paper torn, but I decided to actually fold them on each other, and it exposes the super pretty striped rainbow background paper that is on the back of this. So I definitely got some of my folding aspects done now. So I went through the cut apart sheet that I had cut apart, and I pulled 3 tags. One of them says happy birthday. And that's going to be my title. And then the other two, I just cut and used the top portion because I'm not going to use the sentiments. Now in the picture, there is a gentleman sitting behind us and he's staring at us. I don't think he was necessarily staring at us, but if you look at the picture, that's what it looks like. The stage was in front of us, so I'm sure he was looking up at the stage. And we know him and he's super nice, but I just felt like I needed to cover him up. So I am looking for some florals or something to put up there above my friend. I am going to decide that this vellum flower is going to be it. So that's going to cover up that gentleman behind us. And then I take two of the other floral die cuts, put them one at the bottom and then one by the title. And then there was a little bit of a space that I felt needed to be filled up. So I wanted another floral, but these florals have like a ton of white around them. And it didn't bother me so much on the big florals, but that little floral was just too much. So I went ahead and actually kind of fussy cut around it to get rid of some of the white trim. So of all of the frazzles and ribbon that I tried, I did not try the green one, and that is actually the one that I'm going to go with. So I folded this paper back a little bit more, so I'm just going to stick this green, which is so cute. It's a green gingham with like a scalloped white border. It's so cute. So I did that on the right hand side, and then I'm going to do a little bit in the bottom left corner of the left hand side just to give a little bit. I thought about doing a third spot, but I really just like the way the two look. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. And then I'm going to go off screen and I'm going to glue everything in place and punch the holes in my tags because they were cut apart, so the holes weren't done. So I need to figure out what I am going to do for my tag holes. And actually, I have decided that I'm going to take the pom-pom trim, I'm going to cut the pom-poms off, and I am actually going to use them to cover my tag holes. And I think that is a super fun, different way of covering your tag holes is with some pom-pom. So I'm going to put that down, and then I think that is going to do it for this layout. Now, when I went to clean up my desk, I realized that I had completely neglected the super cute layered butterflies that come in this kit. So in the pictures, you'll see here that I actually added one down by the title, and I love how that looks. So that is going to do it for my layout today. Make sure you check the description box for all the links to the Facebook group and the shop, and you can use my code Crystal10 to save 10% on your first order.